Hey everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you how to paint an easy watercolor seascape. To begin this painting, I first mixed up two separate blue paint mixtures using specific colors I'll have listed over on my blog. If you'd like to head over there and check that out, just click the link in the description box below. And then once I had my paint mixtures ready to go, I filled up my entire sky area with clean water. And then I began painting in those two colors diagonally all over the sky. While my paint was still wet, I went in with my paper towel and I tapped in my cloud shapes. Using clean paper towel on wet paint will pick up the paint and leave a nice clean white page underneath. So you can just use this paper towel to tap out the shapes of the clouds that you want in the place that you want them. Then, while the paint was still wet, I started working quickly by taking more of my blue paint mixture and painting in underneath the clouds as well as above them. In just random sections, I didn't completely outline every cloud. I just began tapping in very loosely these paint colors to really bring out the clouds, giving them a natural shadow and just helping them pop off the page. One thing that I did that I forgot to mention is I taped off the center of my painting to help me keep a nice straight horizon line. This allowed me to be loose and free with my painting without worrying about keeping that horizon line straight. Once your paint is in place, we are just going to let this section dry and then we will move on to painting in our sea. Now that the top section of our painting is dried, we can move on to painting in our sea. We are going to start this painting process the same way we did with our sky. We're going to fill the entire sea area with clean water. We are going to very carefully take our large round brush and we're going to dip it into our darkest blue paint mixture. For this section, you're going to want to have 3 paint colors ready to go. You're going to want one dark blue, one medium blue, and then a greenish blue for the very bottom of this painting. Again, I will have all of these specific paint colors listed over on my blog for you to check out. And we are going to start by putting that dark blue paint right on our horizon line, blending down into our sea. And we're only going to fill this in just a small section, and then we're going to clean our brush off and switch over to our medium blue paint. And then just blend it in with that dark paint and then carry it down about 1/3 of the way down our painting. And then we're going to switch over and we're going to finish off this section of our painting with that greenish blue paint. And this is just going to create a nice gradient that's going to give the depth of our sea in that perspective that we want. For this next step, we're going to switch over to a small detail brush. And once our sea section has completely dried, we're going to take this brush and we are going to add thin horizontal lines going across our sea, working our way down to the bottom of the painting. So you're going to start at the top of our sea, right on that horizon line, and you're going to take that dark blue paint mixture and just start painting in quick, thin horizontal lines. Then as you reach the medium consistency of paint, you're going to clean your brush off and you're going to switch over to that paint mixture and continue painting in those thin horizontal lines. And then for the very bottom of our sea, we are going to once again clean off our brush and we're going to switch over to that blue-green paint and finish off painting in those loose, quick, thin lines with that paint color over that section of our sea. And this again is just going to give our water that depth and perspective that we want, but it's also going to give the appearance that we don't have completely still, unsettled water. This is going to give us a very calm wave appearance for our water and give it a more realistic look. And then once all of these lines are in place, just take some clean water on your brush and smooth out this entire area. Smoothing out this section is going to help these lines appear soft and natural rather than very harsh against our previous layer. And then you're going to want to let this layer completely dry before we finish off this painting with our final step. To finish off our painting, I'm going to take my white gel pen and I'm going to add in some white wave-like details to our sea. I'm going to start by going back closest to the horizon line and just very gently, I'm just going to tap in some white detail. And then I'm going to take my clean, damp brush and I'm just going to blend out that color into the dark paint. This is just going to give the appearance of a little bit of a highlight in the back, but it wouldn't be that prominent and noticeable from our perspective in this painting. And then I'm going to take my white gel pen and closer to the front, I'm going to go in quick motions, kind of create a zigzag-like shape all along that front section of my painting, just again kind of following those lines we previously put in to give this painting a natural feel of how the water is moving and to give kind of a splashing effect to these waves. Once I had all of my white scribbles in place, I took a clean damp brush and I blended out this white gel pen into my watercolor paint. I did not erase the white gel pen by doing this. I just, again, very lightly blended it in so that it complemented with the watercolor a little bit more than being so harsh. But you will still definitely be able to notice those scribble lines that we put in place to give us some detail to our waves. And there you have an easy watercolor seascape. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful. If you did, please subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. I hope to see you back again soon. Bye.